See, we're gonna be live. Are we live? 1, 2, 1, 2. We're live as these networks. Are we live? Let's hit that button and see. Woo! That's why I was taking my technical difficulties. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get technical difficulties. Thank you. That's what took me so long, damn technical difficulties. Shit. Close your eyes to get make my money out of break. Beautiful, place like this. You'll be fine, I'll be drinking sad. Oh, I'm drinking champagne. Oh, you want champagne. If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time. You can have all the space. What's going on with this thing? You guys have to forgive me, I don't know where all this static is coming from. It's crazy. Tab. No, his tablet fucked up. I gotta shorten this wire somewhere, guys. That's what took me so long to get live, trying to work out all these kinks, guys. So give me everybody on YouTube. Bitch you. Nothing's happened with that. Checking out my cameras, guys. Make sure I'm live everywhere. Alright. Nothing went down yet. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let everybody get up in here. We'll get this party started. Man. Tell me what's down. Come on. All right, family. Little discombobulated tonight, but it'll be all right. Everybody get up in here, whatever platform you're watching this on. Live on the TV, we're live on TV. You can see me out there on TV land, whether you're on Roku, Amazon, Apple, Amazon, and Roku. So just sit back, try to everybody get on up in here. Camera. Am I live here? Who y'all? Am I live? Live there too. How's everybody doing tonight? A little bit late. I'm about almost an hour late, but I'm here. So, don't talk no shit. I'm a little late, but I'm here, right? I'm up in this piece. We're going to go on this fake ass Democrat Jasmine Crockett tonight. And all her crazy ass antics that don't make any sense. So can we just talk about it? What I'm going to try to do. Talk about it tonight. I'm sorry, fam. I couldn't go live last night. I'm just too late. I'm too tired. So, tonight and tomorrow. Night bit, same black time, same black channels. Black, hot, fine. Move too far, can we just talk? What's going on, Byron? I see you over there on YouTube, family. Shout out to everybody on Rumble. Shout out to everybody on BitChute. I'm about to get this party started in a minute. Shout out to everybody rolling on up here in TikTok. Tap that screen program on TikTok. It don't cost you nothing. I'm about to get this party started in a minute. All right? Sit back and relax and, leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. What's going on with this thing here? It's crazy. I got a loose fire somewhere. I thought I worked it out, but obviously not. That's what took me so long. You said, Byron? Yeah, it's all good, D. Thanks, man. I'm a little late. I have a lot of technical difficulties I'm trying to work out. Got a short somewhere in all these wires. Something's going on. That's why it took me a long to start. Plan to start at 9 o'clock Eastern, but hell, didn't get started at 9:45. Still, I thought I worked it out. Still haven't worked it out, but we still here. We still here, family. We still here, family. What it do? You know it's hard to get a body like you tight. What is about to get on up in here? Take my seat. My seat's a little low. Woo! Shawty, she discreet, she don't want her business in the street. Be my little secret, baby, be my little friend. On the weekend, do something different. Got my attention. Fucking with a rich nigga. Big picture, more than just a night with ya. Don't switch up, girl, and I'm gonna dance. Yeah.
Fire Network, Black on Fire Net.
Welcome everybody, welcome to the Black Hot Fire Network. This is the Black Hot Fire Network, Black Hot Fire Network.
Black Hot Fire Network.
Black Hot Fire Network, Black Hot Fire Network.
Media of the 21st century. Media of the 21st century.
Media of the 21st century.
Media of the 21st century.
The media of the 21st century.
Media of the 21st century.
As we dive into amazing conversation,
Get to discuss matters affecting.
I started again. Sorry, Pamela. I took the camera
welcome
down.
everybody,
My bad.
welcome to the Black Hot Fire Network.
This is the Black Hot
Let's
Fire
start
Network,
again.
Black Hot Fire Network.
Black Hot Fire Network.
Black Hot Fire Network, Black Hot Fire Network.
Media of the 21st century.
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 The media of the 21st century.
Media of the 21st century.
You know,
As we
Joe,
dive
we didn't
into
buy most of
amazing
those guys
conversation,
now.
Get to discuss matters affecting African people or the African history and the African identity.
Trying to bring up Pan-Africanism, Renaissance.
Relationships, life, politics, and everything in between. And we get to play some of the most amazing shows talking about the creative industry in the country and outside, studio interviews and covering events in the town. We're doing the best top 10 countdown in the country. We've always said nothing but true.
Do remember you can join us,
Download our app, which is on the Google Play Store, and also stream on www.blackhotfirenetwork.com. So remember to follow us on our social media platforms.
and win yourself some cash prize as you tune into amazing conversations.
The media of the 21st century.
All
This
right,
is
man.
where everything happens.
Get this
Right
party
here only on the Black Hot Fire Network.
Get this party started. All right, booyah. You should be able to see me. Let me know. See me now? Okay, I'm live and direct. Let's get this party started. 1, 2, 1, 2. Uh-oh. What happened? All right. Anyway, let's try again. I don't know what the hell's going on. Everything on this combobulated. Crazy. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. I want to say welcome back to everybody to the Black Hot Fire Network show. I'm your host, Mr. Black Hot Fire. always on that ass. We're broadcasting live from the homeland United States of America, all the way over to the mother continent of Africa, because we're truly one of the only international radio TV program. So I want to give a shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, everybody on Rumble, everybody on BitChute, everybody on TikTok, everybody on Instagram, everybody on the flagship station, BlackHotFireNetwork.com, and all podcasting platforms. So welcome to the ride. Here we go. Black, hot, fire. Come on. Woo! Ring the alarm. The school's back in, stupid. Here we go. Black, hot, fire. I'm just all discombobulated tonight. Woo! Well, I got shit like acting up tonight. Crazy. Woo! Black, hot, fire. Come on. Black, hot, fire. Seem to do with my mic, it's my talking, the damn shit starts having all kind of problems. I gotta lose wire some damn where. Drive me crazy. Black, hot, fire. Let me check out my camera. Everything up running. Oh, black, hot, fire. Come on. My camera didn't be up. Woo! All right. Black, hot, fire. All right, family. Everybody can hear me at least. It's crazy. System had all kind of wires and all kind of stuff happening now. You know, things happen. One man crew got all cameras up. As long as you guys can see me. You guys see me on Rumble. You guys see me everywhere. Family, if you guys don't know anything about, unless you've been living under a rock the last month, you know, since Trump has taken back over the White House, they've introduced something called Doge, which means the Department of, what was it? Department of, whatever it's called. Shit. Got the name of the shit, but Doge is when they, Department of Government Efficiency. That's what it's called. Department of Government Efficiency. And so they've been finding, so I told you it's a double-edged sword, right? Because we know, as far as the black community, Elon Musk is racist as shit. But, you know, even though you're racist doesn't mean you don't do good work for everybody else. So what we've been finding out is that, you know, there's been a lot of money laundering schemes going on politically. And they wanted to say, they want to make it about the Democrats. It's all of them up there, you know.
our tax dollars have been going to fund all kind of wacky nonsense instead of coming back and putting money back into the American society to make everybody's lives a little bit easier. Because we become the funnel, because look, these politicians do not control the country. There's a group of bankers that control this country, and our country has been funding all these wacky projects globally. That's why China looks futuristic and we don't. That's why we're a third world country. Everything's falling apart because all our tax money has been going to all these crazy schemes and scams, these social engineering scams they're doing all around the world. And so it's been now uncovered how all our money's been fleeting out of here. You know, we've had 3 major disasters here in the last 4 months. We've had the hurricanes that hit down in Florida, and unfortunately went up to North Carolina. So I guess I'm counting as 2 separate disasters, because one, North Carolina leveled all of western North Carolina. We've had the wildfires out in California, December and late December and early January, right? But there's been no funding to rebuild or to make people whole, because all our tax money has been siphoned for the rest of the world. For the rest, because our politicians are prostitutes. And just stay with me here as I'm going to lead you into Jasmine Crockett, no good ass. This performance art major, because that's what you do, put up all these fake performances, right? They trying to make it to a cause celeb. That's what each side does, because both sides are corrupt. Told you there's no Democrat or Republican party. That's all nonsense. They're controlled by the same people. So when you're always seeing a politician put on airs, they're doing something called kabuki theater. It's all nonsense, right? It's all performative art. That's what you're seeing. That's what you look at. It's all performative. There's never any substance behind it. So that's what I'm getting into Jasmine Crockett, no good ass. They're trying to make her a new cause celeb. Trying to big name. Remember, she's now become the face of the Democratic Party because they need a black woman out there to carry the soap. Because sadly, most black women have been duped by this wicked party. Not everybody, but most black women have been duped. And so what Doge is finding out that there's, corruption on a level that we couldn't even understand. Right? The corruption level is crazy. That our money's been funneled out for various projects that we never agreed to. Transgender boxing in Afghanistan. Who gives a shit where transgender is going to do some boxing? But that's fake, right? All these programs are fake, right? You do understand that. You're not stupid enough to think these programs are real, right? You do know all these programs are fake and phony, right? You do understand that this is the way they've been money laundered. And so Elon Musk asked an honest question. How are you a millionaire on a government salary? How is everybody a millionaire in Congress and they've never run any business? How is this possible on a salary of $200,000 plus? How is this even possible? How are you a millionaire all of a sudden? All of them are millionaires. How's that possible? Okay. Everybody's a millionaire, but up a $200,000 salary. And if you understand, when you're in Congress, you gotta maintain a house back in your district and a house in Washington, which is one of the most expensive places to live. So you want a real congressperson salary, you're gonna be barely scraping by on a $200,000 plus salary, because the rents and to own, but most of them own in Washington. Then they have a home back in their home district, right? They have a house back in their home district. So they're not struggling by the least inside of trading and what other kind of kickback schemes they got going on. It's absolutely crazy. You know, you read these people's bank sheets and what they work like. Okay, where did this money come from? And so you being a Democrat or a Republican, it shouldn't matter. You should be saying, yes, where is the money coming from? Where's the money going? How are you getting all this money and you're only getting a 200,000 plus salary? Where's the money coming from? This shouldn't be partisan, guys. Corruption is bipartisan. We should know where our money goes because it doesn't come to us anymore. It's the scam. All these bastards are corrupt. You understand that? So it shouldn't be, I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican nonsense. Because that money is being funneled to these individuals. Right? So it shouldn't matter what political affiliation you decide to claim, Republican or Democrat. That doesn't matter, guys. That's insignificant. You know, if you're going to be part of a party, you know, I'm independent. I don't believe in none of these parties. But you shouldn't be as a cult member. You know, you morons get these political parties and you wear it as a coat. And somehow now you can't critically think. I'm just team blue, I'm team red. Like this is some kind of sports competition. When it's not. If the Democrats do something good, I'll say that. If the Republicans do something good, I'll say that. Because I'm beholden to nobody. Because they both are controlled by the same people. But I think Doge was a good thing to go into the government and find out where all this damn money is going, all this crazy spending that doesn't benefit us one iota. And then you get this fake outrage from the Democrats. Oh my God, this is war. And they put the black one up, but they got these old octogenarians, fucking Maxine Waters, corrupt ass, been in Congress since I was a baby. Shit, I'm in my 50s now. Shit's crazy. But she's like 89. Her corrupt ass. And none of them have done anything for the American people that's been beneficial, except send your ass to war. Or support fucking Israel committing a genocide down there in Gaza, or that fake Ukraine war, where they tell you Russia invaded Ukraine, but they don't tell you that it was us that overthrew the Ukrainian government. Right? It's always some form of propaganda. But endless wars, we always got to be endless. Our money's always got to go to the next boogeyman, the next scary. Endless wars, because that's how they make their money. By endless wars, because we don't build shit anymore in America. Our industrial base has been hollowed out and sent to China. And suppose they want now have a war with China. For what? China's done nothing to us. You can't get mad at for China sending all our technology to China. They've learned from it and now have surpassed us. How can you get mad at China for them getting our technology, our industries, using that and developing from that, and now have surpassed us? I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And that's where we find ourselves at. And I wanted to preface that because that segues me into Jasmine Crockett, the new fake phony, the new fake star they're trying to make out there with a $1,000 wigs and these eyelashes and shit. She's a phony, as I've been said years and years ago. She's fraudulent. She's dubious. She doesn't give a damn about any American people. But they put up there like she's fighting a good fight. I'm fighting a good fight, talking mad, fighting against the bad Republicans. I'm fighting the fight. Because they trying to make her a car celeb when she's really nothing but an empty suit. Empty rhetoric you get from this broad. You know, it's absolutely insane. And that's what's happening when it comes to her. So I'm going to show some videos of some people. I'm going to show her video, guys. If you guys on TikTok, you guys got to come over to YouTube. Just go on my bio. And you'll see the YouTube channel right there. Or Rumble, whatever channel we got. Rumble, Twitter. We everywhere tonight. Twitter, Rumble, BitChute. And I'm going to share some videos that I find hilarious. But I'm going to show her first. claiming how we don't need, because supposedly, I don't know if I believe this or not, Doge is saying that President Trump was saying he was going to give us back $5,000 of some of the stolen money. Now, that's insignificant, whether he was or not. You think he would have pretended to go along with it and say, because every American is hurting because of the inflation, bad job market, people can barely afford groceries, people can barely afford their rents, their mortgages. We're barely holding on. So $5,000 would be a big deal to any American citizen. And she had the nerve to go and say, we're not in the business of giving out money, and I don't think $5,000 is doing anybody any good. What the fuck are you talking about? You moron. Living in your fake ivory tower. $5,000 will not do any American citizen good when everybody's out here struggling, scraping to survive. What are you talking about? You completely disconnected to the American people, especially in your district who you serve. You serve Dallas, and I'm sure your black ass don't serve the rich district in Dallas. If I was to think, it'd probably be Oak Cliff. He probably serve Oak Cliff. I'm pretty sure it's probably Oak Cliff is your constituents. Now you trying to tell me in Oak Cliff they can't put $5,000 to some good use? Is that what you're saying, Jasmine Crockett, with your fake ass? That don't even make any sense. Sounds completely asinine. But instead of helping the American people, you want to play this cosplay where you're going against the Republicans. Not being on Team America. No. You're not going to do that. Because you're part of the Democratic cult. And so they put you out there to sell the soap. You know, you're the new cosplay. You're the new cos celeb that they put out there. They got to put a black face on this and said they fight for black people. And the Democratic Party has never done shit for black people. That's beneficial. Now, you might have locked our ass up, gave us all kind of fake programs. But as far as you helping black people, name me the Democratic policy that's ever helped black people. That's why they're trying now to put out the scam of starting that RH40 again. We went through that 6 years ago with what's her name? Sheila Jackson Lee ass, who died, and good riddance to bad rubbish. See, you never get me say, oh, rest in peace to bum ass scam artists. You know, good riddance to bad rubbish. I wish there was a hell and finally has burning up in it. Okay? Sheila Jackson Lee played a thing of cosplay with that reparations bill back in 2019, where they put all these immigrants up there as if they were talking for black Americans. That was a scam they did. They had no intention of having an honest conference. So they brought a bunch of opposing people to the bill that they said they were supposedly trying to pass or trying to get through this committee. Had no one up there that supported it. No one up there was a black American to begin with. So it was a scam. It was a con. And so guess what? They bring out the same con again because they couldn't have the immigrants up in here running around because they were trying to replace us with these immigrants. Trump is getting them out of here, and we support that. Ain't it funny? The majority of black people want these immigrants up out of here. But you Democrats, and you especially black women, you in this cult, and you're going to get your constituents who don't want all these fucking illegal immigrants up in here. So who do you represent? The majority of black people want the immigrants gone. So who do you represent here? See, that's why they're scared they're putting out this fake RH40 again. This bald-headed broad. Her name Ayanna Presley. Now they've been talking about this fake reparation since 1989. Okay, when they first introduced this fake committee to study a committee. How are you gonna? We don't need any more committees. And I'm gonna tell you now, the same wicked ass evil people that enslaved you are not gonna give you reparations. The majority of white people in this country are still wicked and evil. Okay? They're not going to do the right thing. So please, stop asking the killer. Stop asking the rapist who raped you to stop raping you. Okay? And but I'm gonna show some irate individuals, getting irate with Jasmine Crockett talking crazy because she sounds absolutely crazy that we don't deserve $5,000 in our bank account. We all could use it. You see how detached and idiotic you sound? See how crazy you sound? You see how crazy you sound? But you don't mind that. It's saying the American people couldn't excuse me, guys, couldn't use $5,000. The hell are you talking about? We couldn't use $5,000. Every American stomach is touching their goddamn backbone. I'm struggling. Everybody else is struggling. To hear such nonsense, absolutely crazy. You're completely detached from reality and the people you serve. Well, they need to get rid of your ass. But I'm sure most of these elections are already rigged anyway. If you haven't understood that yet, most elections in America are rigged. That's why we get the same psychopathic bastards in office passing laws that do not benefit the American people ever. Isn't that a coincidence? They send all your money everywhere, but home to serve you. Billions of dollars going to serve everybody on the planet because these politicians now represent, these are the bankers who put them in and they want that money out there to do their soft power everywhere. So America's become the world's piggy bank and everybody is suffered. You got homeless people all around America. Homeless people who can't get a damn dime or a hand up. But I'm going to give my money to illegal aliens, $59 million for luxury hotels in New York. But they want to give me $750 in a loan to people who suffered in North Carolina, one of the worst hurricanes that ever hit that state. Dead bodies rolling in the street. And you want to give me a $750 loan. Not give me, not relief, a loan. $750. These are the Democrats. But you want to talk about, you got to buy, shout out to Trump for stopping that $59 million bill going to whatever hotel for illegal immigrants in New York. You out of your fucking mind. You out of your rabbit ass mind. But this is the amount of duplicity, the amount of contempt that they see us for. What's this damn thing keep going on? TikTok, if I go, it's crazy. Let me see if I can stop this other TikTok every time. I'll stop on nobody. I don't do no lives on TikTok, but once a week. It's the same old shit on this damn app. I'm talking each time I get damn kicking off this thing. Give me a second, guys. All right. So if you guys want to call up, the caller number is 850-368-9102. That's 850-368-9102. Feel free to call in. Yeah, resume the live. Yeah, no shit. Why'd you stop it? Somebody go live, they take that live. You want to resume the live? Well, no shit. Why'd you take it down? That's really fucking crazy. So, hold on. Give me a second, guys. Let me show my screen. Give me a second. Let me go Jasmine Crockett, goofy butt. Give me a second, guys. 1 second. You know, interview. So we're gonna look at this phony right here. They just there's some things I'll tell them like it is. But I'm gonna go back. She's supposed see this one I'm saying they're trying to make her car celeb, guys. So let me share my screen. They're trying to make this broad a car celeb. But when Representative Jasmine God tells her like it is. Like, what you talking about? Let me share my screen. All right.
And they rely on.
Go back.
Some of these people fail to realize down in Alabama who's broke, down in Louisiana who's broke. I can go through pretty much the entire South and tell you that they're broke, and they rely on a lot of.
She can say that now. I want you to listen to what she said. Because we're going to go through. Hold on. Yeah, who we got calling from Texas? What's going on?
Hey, man, let's get a sport, man. What's going on?
How you doing, bro? What's up?
Man, this ain't got, I'm off topic with you, man, but it was from a show you did earlier in the week. And I had to disagree with you about Tahuti, man. He was one of our net ruin. He's one of our angels in Kemet, man.
Nah, they believe it. Nah, I'm not going to. Call in Monday, man. I'm going to do it with Joby. I'm not going to talk about the name. I believe he was too, but he's not. He's not. But it took me a while. I just remember I used to big him up too, but he's not. But that's a different story, man. Call in Monday about that, man. I'm gonna do part 3 Monday, and you can bring that up because that's the way. Because I believe that too. I'm gonna show you that that's not true. I'm gonna prove it to you. That's not true.
I even you know who Oscar Quasi is too, right, Keith?
Yeah, of course I know what Ashwa Quasi is. One of the cats that take people.
I had a deep conversation with him about it because I listen to you, man, and I know you say a lot of truth about a lot of things, but that one right there is man.
He hasn't gone deep. He just goes to Kim. I'm not talking about that right now. I'm gonna talk to you about Monday. But look.
All right, you gonna be at the house on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call in there.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, brother.
Yeah. I feel you. So anyway, I want you guys listen to Jackson. Jackson. You got me talking about Tahuti. I want you guys listen to Jasmine Crockett said people are broke. And then she's gonna say that's how you know this is cosplay. She's telling you now people are broke because they are. Right? She's saying people are broke. Okay. And then the next instance, she's gonna tell you that people don't I don't know what you do with $5,000. You hear saying that people are broke. But when it came to Doge giving back $5,000 from your money laundering scams that you pushed through, because we just found out about failed politician Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams got a grant. You guys know the failed broad who been running for governor since 10 years ago and always loses. Somehow she got a grant for $1 billion, couple $1 billion to do one of they fake organizations. Some scam. Another organization, $2 billion. For what? But anyway, we're going to listen to this charlatan again. Let me start this again.
Some of these people fail to realize down in Alabama who's broke, down in Louisiana who's broke. I can go through pretty much the entire South and tell you that they're broke, and they rely on a lot of.
Now remember, she said I can go to everything in the South. She's in Dallas, in the South. They're broke, right? Now remember, she said this.
Welfare from the government. To be perfectly honest, it is tax dollars from these big blue states like New York. Yeah, they send a lot of money into taxes, and then broke states end up benefiting from it, and now they're about to find out. So we're in the find out phase, and you've got the other senator from Alabama. She decided to weigh in as well because the largest employer is University of Alabama, and guess what? They decided that they were going to cut all the research dollars. So research takes place at universities. So now you're going to have people in your already broke states that don't have jobs. The recession is coming. I told you here first. Some of these people fail to realize.
Okay, now let me go. Let me get out of that real quick now. But some people fail to realize she's tell her sister girl. Let them know, sister girl. You telling everybody. But let me go to the one this week. Because I don't even know how long that one is this week. But she said, we don't need no $5,000. That's what she said. We're all broke and fucked up. Yeah. She said, but That's not gonna help us do nothing, right? Let me go here. Let me show you. Find that video. That don't mean nothing. That ain't gonna help nobody. So is this the one right? Let me see if this is it. Okay, I think guys, give me a second. Hold on. Let me make it bigger. Let me go to this one instead. Let me go to this one real quick. Give me a second, guys.
We are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
Bitch, what? You mean to tell me you ain't in the business of giving away money? What the fuck is the immigrant thing? Bitch, what the fuck is the immigrant? Huh? You don't give away fucking money. What is USAID? Bitch, what is that? Bitch, what is that? Huh? You don't give away no motherfucking money. These people are fucking crazy. This is a fucking clown world we live in. Am I retarded? Am I the one slow?
That's what I wanted to do yet.
You can't make me believe I didn't hear them people say they was gonna give away $25,000 to new people to get fucking houses. You can't make me believe that. That sounds like giving away some fucking money, Jasmine. That sounds like we're giving away shit, Jasmine Crockett. You stupid batshit motherfucker. Take the dumbass wig off, bitch. Take the wig off.
We are not in the business of giving out money.
That was the one I wanted. I wanted the whole video, that one first. I thought that was the one. Give me a second. Let me find the regular one. I ain't want the guy responding to her yet. Got so many responses in here that's funny as hell, but I the one. Give me a second, guys. Give me a minute. So I'm gonna have everybody show the videos, everybody responding to this crazy motherfucker here. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna find the original though. Give me a second, guys.
Some of these people feel.
I'm just gonna find the original interview. I think this is it right here. Okay, guys. Okay, I think that's it. Now, remember, juxtapose it. She said everybody was broke, right? Oh, everybody in the South is broken, fucked up. Everybody's broken, fucked up. Okay, if everybody's broke and messed up, why should we not? If everybody's already broken, messed up, why should we get the $5,000? See how this is completely contradictory to what she was saying to begin with? See how this completely contradicts what she was saying? It's absolutely crazy. Go ahead, let her talk. Oops.
Savings from Doge back to Americans as kind of a...
My sound.
Now, President Trump says he likes the idea of giving some of the savings from Doge back to Americans as kind of a dividend. Would you support that?
Listen, he's just telling a lie. He's not the one that had anything to do with the $1,200 refunds that people had during the midst of COVID that was done by a Democratic House and Democratic Senate. Right now, what they're going to do is say, hey, we want to give you a refund, but Congress won't let us because they already know that there's just no money for that. The only reason that those refunds came before was because we were living in different times. This was a time in which hopefully we won't ever go through again. We had a once in a lifetime pandemic. The bad part is that I don't know if it's once in a lifetime because we know that Ebola, unfortunately, was detected right here in New York here recently. And if we continue down this road of getting rid of scientists or deciding that we don't want to rely on experts as it relates to what they're telling us to do, or we don't want to deal with vaccines and medicine in this.
We don't want to deal with vaccines later unless we have. What are you talking about? See? That's how I told this broad is dangerous. We don't want to tell us to take no vaccine. We decide what we want to take and put in our body. That's our decision to make. We don't want to be part of no WHO. We want out of that shit. Shout out to Trump for getting us out of there. So, lady, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I told you she is a shield with that fake fucking wig on her goddamn head. This bitch is dangerous. Willfully ignorant. You know, she's really, everything she says anti-black, but that's what, but they're trying to put her out there to make her a star. She's the new fake Maxine Waters, because Maxine Waters is old as shit. These are the fake ones telling you that they're going to fight for reparations. She telling you, how you going to fight for reparations, but you don't want to get $5,000? Our own money returned to us. Whether that's going to happen or not. Why would you want our own goddamn money returned to us? Huh? That wouldn't make any sense. You know? Why would you want our own money returned to us? Why not? No, she got no excuse. You said everybody's broke. That's what you just told us. You said everybody's broke in the South. I think everybody's broke everywhere. But you said specifically in the South, right? You said everybody's broke. I agree with you. Everybody's broke, but we can't get the $5,000 if that's plausible. All right? Exactly right, Give a paid liar. She just cosplay. She's phony. But let me share my screen. Give me a second, guys. Oh, my phone. Damn, the camera turned off. Find these other ones I was looking for. Exactly what she's doing, cosplaying. Contradicting what she said. Everybody's broke. Everybody got no money. Everybody's broke. Everybody in the South is broke. Then why are you not in the business getting the $5,000 that Trump said we got through Doge? Why would you block that? What are you talking about, lady? That's why this lady doesn't stand for shit. She's phony. Let me get everybody to responding to her crazy ass. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me set these up. Let me set these things. Give me a second, guys.
Lady, see, she needs somebody like me to handle her. This is the time when I wish I was in Congress. That Jasmine Crockett lady, see, she needs somebody like me to handle her. Yeah, that's what it is. This lady had a nerve to get up there and say that Trump is turning America into Russia. Jasmine Crockett, where were you when we, the citizens of Chicago, the black citizens, you know, the black people that you like to reference to, the one you use the citizens, the black people that you always try to use the race card with, where were you when the black citizens of Chicago and everywhere were telling you that they were trying, you all, your party, were trying to make our neighborhoods and our communities look like little Venezuela? Where were you when we were complaining about that and said that they were trying to push us out of our neighborhoods, out of the black community, when we were complaining, going up there.
She doesn't represent the black community, ladies. She's cosplaying. They still think black people, they still think you're stupid. And they're going to put out this fake phony with her fake ass wig on and her eyelashes. And she's going to top this sister girl bullshit. And you're going to fall for it again. The same fake Maxine Waters and all these other black women over the top shit. And try to convince you that she's fighting on your side when she's done nothing to support you. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican, if someone's giving you back $5,000 for money that's been stolen from you, your tax dollars going to pay for all kind of wacky things that you do not approve of, from fraud and abuse, and you're getting a savings of $5,000, why wouldn't you want that to go back to your constituents? You'd only want that because you try to get some political points. You call yourself get some political points against the Republican Party instead of helping your constituents who you just said are poor. You just went on a tirade on public TV saying that everybody's poor. That's what you just said. Everybody's poor. Everybody's poor. Everybody's poor. Everybody's poor. Everybody's poor. Everybody's poor. Hey, people in the South are poor. Alabama's poor. Georgia's poor. Mississippi's poor. Louisiana's poor. You went on that whole tirade. Everybody's poor. And then you just said, we're not in the business of giving out money that belongs to the American people, even if it is theirs. We're not in that kind of business. You just said everybody's poor. I just heard you say everybody's poor. That's what you said.
With Brandon Johnson about that. Where were you? I didn't see you say anything about that. And then you got the nerve to say Trump trying to make America like Russia. You mean how you all tried to make America look like Venezuela on steroids? That you got a lot of nerve. See, the problem is you don't have the right people in Congress that's going to come against you. That's going to go right there with you. I wish I was, because I would beat that one. Also, how is it that you all have a problem with Elon doing what he's supposed to do and doing what we asked him to do? Talking about social security numbers and all that sensitive information. You all were not saying that when you all gave unelected bureaucrats our information. They've been sending money and stuff like that. They've been having people, we're talking about people that's broke. Broke people, unelected bureaucrats have access to our information that you all allowed to. You all was not saying that then. It was okay that for broke people to work for the federal government, U.S. aid, to go in there and have our information, sensitive information. You all wasn't crying and complaining then. Now y'all want to complain. No, we good. We good. We, the American people, we trust Elon, a billionaire, way more than we trust you. Because we know you a thief and you stole a bunch of money.
We know she's a thief, but I don't trust no Elon Musk. That's a racist, no good bastard too. Now let's not get it twisted that Elon's in there doing any good. He's racist as shit. You got a whole bunch of South African racists that permeate Donald Trump in a circle now, like Peter Thiel. Shit, I gotta get all the names, all the former PayPal posse, racist ass South Africans that permeate Donald Trump's inner circle. Open racist. Okay? So let's not make no mistake, ladies. Let's not get twisted as if Elon is a ally to us. Them finding money for the American people that benefits all American people. But believe me, these races are no benefit to us. We just happen to get the residuals from what's being done. So let's not get it twisted as if Elon Musk is anybody black's friend. This is a racist bigot. Let's not make no mistakes and be naive about that. Okay? Him finding money, giving it back has nothing to do with him not being a goddamn bigot. Racist as shit. That's why he's screaming about the South Africans supposedly getting a genocide in South Africa, the most ridiculous ass shit you ever heard of. When Donald Trump, he said all those white people was kicking out all these other people. All these white people, you can come to America. You see none of them want to come. The majority don't want to come because they're never going to get that cushy as they got in South Africa. You had the reason why they're not going to New Zealand, Australia no more. They told them they don't want their racist ass in there. They're that racist that other white people don't want to fuck with them. The New Zealanders said don't send no more over here to us. These people are fucking crazy. Australia don't want none of their ass no more either. Because their racism is on another level. It's psychopathic. These fucking South Africans. They've been pampered and kept high in society. They know that. All the lies, we're being under genocide in South Africa. Okay, come to America. Oh no, we don't want to come there. They said you was under genocide in South Africa where you got white-only towns. There's like 2 of them, white-only. Who the fuck is going to allow somebody to have a white-only town in their city, in their country, and they're supposedly being genocided? How does that happen? Most moronic ass shit. So let's not get twisted with Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is a fake billionaire. Tesla doesn't have any value. This shit's sinking every day. Money is all government contracts. I don't think he's fighting any government. He's a front man. He's a fake billionaire. He didn't create Tesla. Didn't create PayPal. Didn't create none of this shit. So we follow a fake false narrative about Elon Musk. He's a racist failure. Okay? Tesla stock is in the dumps. Nobody buying no damn Tesla. You got parking lots full of that shit. You can't sell them ugly ass Tesla cars. Can't sell that shit. The reason why they won't let the Chinese vehicles up in because they're 10 times better than any Tesla. 10 times better and 10 times cheaper. The Chinese make, the communists got the communists. Why do communists make better cars in America now? Explain that cheaper, better. The communists got the communists. Scary with all the big isms when they created communism. They created capitalism, socialism, and communism. Right here in America. They created all that by the bankers. To do some dividing, conquer, scary shit to you. Lie to you. It was not controlled by all the same people. Told me communism was a bad system. And why does China have better cars, better runways, better railways, better trains, better every goddamn thing now? Why is that? How's that possible? Tell me hate China. Hate the Chinese. China. China does everything better than us now. China. All that China shit. Because if we opened the market to the Chinese car companies in America, our car companies would be wiped out. And they know that. They make better cars at cheaper prices. Got these duds over here cost you $60,000, $70,000. You get a decent car in China for $9,000. 10 times better than any American. Damn sure better than any Tesla.
Go see all of them. Now we are asking next, Elon, please send Doge to Chicago and Illinois. Now we want them. We want those crooks, all of them, to go to jail. I keep telling y'all, you all keep thinking they're sweet. You all keep thinking we're playing. We're not playing with you all. Brandon Johnson, yes, we're coming for your seat. Governor Pritzker, and all of you all. We're coming for those seats. We're not playing here in Chicago. Chicago flips red will not stop until we turn the whole Illinois in the city red. This is the time when I wish I was in Congress.
Oh, God. Go another one I had. Hold on.
When are Americans going to realize that these career politicians do not have their best interests? Case in point, Jasmine Crockett. For 4 years, I have not heard a peep out of that woman. Now, all of a sudden, she got so much to say about what Trump is doing to try to make America great again, standing on his words, being a man that she probably wish she really had. And the thing about it is, I didn't hear her not one time complain or stop the reckless spending that Harris and Biden was doing this last administration, which means that she was in cahoots with them. She is complicit with the money laundering that these people have been doing because she benefits from it. She gets to buy all of the wigs and lashes and makeup that she want to buy. Meanwhile, people out here can barely afford to put food on the table. You got a homeless crisis out here. You got people that can barely afford to pay their rent. But yeah, you sitting up here trying to go against what Trump is doing to ensure that we as American people can afford to live in this country. How dare you? I think you need to be investigated next. Since you got such a strong throat chakra for expressing your sentiments towards what Trump doing, I think we all need to get a magnifying glass and start paying attention to what you doing. Because your ass is next, Miss Crockett. When are Americans going to realize that these career politicians do not have their best interests? Case in point, Jasmine Crockett. For 4 years, I have not heard a peep out of that woman. Now, all of a sudden, she got so much to say about what Trump is doing to try to make America great again, standing on his words, being a man that she probably wish she really had. And the thing about it is, I didn't hear her not one time complain or stop the reckless spending that Harris and Biden was doing this last administration, which means that she was in cahoots with them. She is complicit with the money laundering. Ashes and prices out here. People can afford to live in this country. How dare you? I think you need to be investigated next, since you got such a strong throat chakra for expressing.
Since you got such a strong throat chakra. He said you got such a strong throat chakra. Need to investigate. Need to investigate every last one of them. Explain to me how they're millionaires. How they millionaires on a congressman and congresswoman salary of $200,000 plus. How's everybody a millionaire all of a sudden? How'd that work? Let me get another one, guys. Then I got any other. This may be another one too.
Our job is to conduct oversight. We both serve on the oversight committee. Now y'all know he likes to pound around with Putin, right? He's trying to turn us into Russia. The people will not go.
Y'all can't be this naive to listen to her and all her and the nails and the lashes and the wigs. That ain't phasing nobody, sis. We got questions, okay? Okay? The hood got questions, lashes. We got questions, sis, Jazzy. Well, if you are oversight, sweetie, if you're oversight, what happened to all the dollars in Social Security that people were paid out who were 150 years old? She's trying to come up with he likes to pal around with Putin. We've been there, done that. We talked about Russia. That was 2016, sis. That ain't gonna work this time. Elon Musk is trying to tear up the Constitution. The Federal Department of Education is not in the Constitution, sis. It's not. Well, we the people elected Donald Trump, and we the people said we want to see what y'all doing with our money. And they mad. Talking about
yeah, they mad because they've been all kind of crazy shit happening. Oh yeah, in a second. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they mad because they've been doing they've been money laundering the money. They've been stealing the money. They've been going all these fake programs and kickback has been coming to them. And now they're out here screaming and hollering about they're mad about. Why would you mad about someone giving an audit on the government's money and it was going to the best, most efficient place? And if there's graft and corruption and theft, you would think you would be behind that. you would support that. But y'all here making all these fake ass speeches because you're worried about your name popping up. We know Maxine Walls, rest you guys are all crooks. That's on both sides. I'm not making a Democrat or Republican thing because the Republicans' hands are all in this shit too. Because remember, this government's funding had nothing to do whether you were Democrat or Republican. It was just being siphoned for the little pet programs. So they had special access to these funds because they were on the inside. So they had special access to all these funds. And the word about people now, look, how does Chelsea Clinton have $80 million for some fun, for some fake foundation? How the fuck did Chelsea Clinton get $80 million for one of her fake foundations? Who is she? What has she ever done? Not a damn thing for the government to be giving Chelsea Clinton 80 million taxpayers' dollars. And that's just the surface. All this money going out right, left, and center without any accountability. So someone coming in, I don't care who it is. I don't give a shit if he is racist. If he can find all this money's been going, we've been paying taxes, but there's been no benefit come back to the American people. Are our roads better? We got better schools, we got better hospitals, can we afford any goddamn thing? We've been ripped off and we're getting constantly ripped off. Because all these politicians are bought and paid for. And what you see Jasmine Guy do is nothing but kabuki theater. And that's why they're now making her cost less. Remember, they pushed her out here. Like the other one, we ain't heard nothing from this woman in 4 years. They're trying to make her a celebrity. It's not an accident all of a sudden now. She's now become the face of the Democratic Party. They wanted to be a black woman. You know, you black women are easily led. Sorry to tell you that. Oh, it's a black man. You got people still crying about Kamala Harris, who ain't even a black woman, and can't stand your black ass. They're still crying about you didn't support a black woman. She's not black. So they put another black woman, a real black woman in front of you. You'll fall off the edge of a cliff. She's fake. She's phony. It's all kabuki theaters, cosplaying. Cosplaying an activist. I'm a sister girl activist. She's cosplaying. Absolutely phony. She don't give a damn about you. You know her. She's so stupid, they just put things in her head. One minute she said that everybody's poor in the South, right? That's what she said. Everybody's poor. Y'all poor is what you get. Everybody's poor. They named all the states. Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. Y'all poor, poor, poor. When they said, well, Doge just found all this money and they want to return something to the American people. $5,000 to $8,000. Oh, no. What? No, we're not in the business of giving anybody any money. I know you said people are poor, they need help. Which one is it? You're frozen that. You forgot what you forgot your talking points already because you're such a fraud, a phony. Take off your wig. It's too goddamn. You just said, no, we're not in the business of getting that money. You've been giving money out to everybody but Americans. That's what the USID showed. You've been giving out money to everybody but Americans. For lunacy shit, too. To make sure you can push this homosexual agenda worldwide. Crazy, wacky stuff. You got money for everybody else but your constituents. You're not in the business of giving out money, but giving out billions of dollars. What are you talking about? You had a $40 billion budget with the USID, and we can't get $5,000? Sound crazy as shit.
Mr. Trump, girl, you can't even stand in his presence, sis. These are billionaires. They were billionaires before.
Now, this is going to be an ass kiss. This black bra is one of these Republican ass kisses. These are billionaires. See, so we always get make sure you understand. We always get both sides of the retarded spectrum. Now she's gonna kiss the ass of these racists. And Trump is a failed businessman, lady. You're wacky. Elon Musk's a fake businessman. Trump is a fake businessman. It's a Rothschild family that bailed Trump out every time because they needed him to do his bidding now as the president. Okay, every business he had, it failed, went bankrupt, and the Rothschilds were there to bail him out. This is public record, ladies, so stop going crazy. He's a billionaire. No, it's a billionaire, moron. He's been bailed out every time by the Rothschild family. These are facts. You need to go look this up. Those are not hidden records nowhere. You haven't succeeded in any damn business. Fake billionaire like Elon Musk is a fake billionaire. They're front man for the global elite who put the ass there. Elon Musk is a moron. He's some kind of genius. That's why the news can tell you some kind of a genius. When you do the numbers on any business he's done, it's all fake and phony, smoke and mirrors. You can easily pull that up. The mega morons ain't. They've been told to worship this Elon Musk, whose rockets blow up and shit ain't done shit. These fake rockets that always blow up, and this Tesla car that's fucking worthless. He's some kind of a genius somewhere.
Or they got a government check. I don't even think Donald Trump is even getting a government check. He probably never even had a government check. But these are billionaires before you even came around last year. Okay? So, cut it out. Cut the BS. The American people don't care nothing about you being cool. They don't care nothing about you doing all of this. Where is the money, sis? Where is it? Because the hood ain't got it. We ain't got it. So all that, save it. Save it. Save it for Nancy Mace. We got questions. Our job is to conduct oversight.
I think I got his brother again. Hold on.
I can't fucking let it go. I can't let that shit go. So Jasmine Crockett, if $5,000 ain't shit to the American people, what the fuck was $750 gonna do for the people that just lost every fucking thing? Huh? You was definitely campaigning for that shit. We seen you. We fucking seen you campaigning for that shit. You got some bald-headed bitch nerves to fit your lips to tell us any fucking thing. Bitch, you make $180 a year. How the fuck is you worth $9 million? Huh? You just got an office. You just had that. We just was looking at your fucking bank statements, bitch. But I do have to thank you for one thing. You just did it the whole dumbass shit about reparations. Bring that dumbass shit up again. Bring that dumbass shit up. You talking about some y'all just what the bald-headed bitch just said. You and the bald-headed bitch just talking about giving away fucking reparations, but you don't give away shit. I can't do nothing with the stupid motherfuckers. I can't fucking let it go. I can't.
So, exactly. Jasmine Crockett's annual income is $180,000. They took up my live again. This is crazy over here. This damn TikTok shit is crazy. Every time, this is crazy. So Jasmine guy's annual salary is $180,000 a year. How's she worth $9 million? How's she worth $9 million? When the money don't add up, how's she worth $9 million? I'm asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend. Resume. How's she not worth $9 million? How's she not worth $9 million? How How they go to Congress, they all leave millionaires. And depending on how long they serve, they're multi-millionaires. Where's that money coming from? They don't have any businesses. Everybody's a millionaire. Because that's hush money, it's payoff money to do what they're told to do. Well, you can't. There's no reason why this woman has $9 million and her salary is $180,000. Like I told you guys, you must maintain 2 houses. So she's from the Dallas area. So she got to maintain a house in Dallas and one in Washington, D.C. That's very expensive to do. So that's why they're always usually on the take. They're all corrupt. You know, usually always all on the take. Let me see you guys' comments. You like her? Like her? He says she's gonna keep running her mouth. Yeah, Cash Patel. That's well, you know. Cash Patel. I don't put no stock on his ass either. As the new FBI director, but it's funny how like I said, it's funny how each one of these individuals out here without. Let me see if I can find the Ayanna Presley scam again when they all stood around talking about they're now reintroducing HR for another committee to study whether we deserve reparations or not. We've been past that point. That scam's not going to work anymore. You think you're going to hustle black people to come back and vote for you again? That's not going to happen. It's not going to work. That dog's not going to hunt anymore. Okay, we've already passed that. Where you're going to keep dangling reparations and vote for us. Black people already seen when you tried to bring in illegal immigrants to replace their vote. And then try to have the sanctuary cities say that they could vote when they were not even American citizens. Democratic Party back then, every one of you handkerchief head, boot-licking, cowardly Negroes went along with that shit, displacing your own people. So who you represent? You were willingly wanting to displace your own people. But now you want to dangle the big reparation scam in front of us again. Oh, we want to bring up, we're so proud to bring up reparations and all this other shit again. But we can't get the $5,000 if Doge is found at $5,000. We can't get none of that. We can't get none of that money. Because Jasmine Crockett told us we're not in the business of giving out money. But you give money to everybody else. You've been giving out money to everybody else. And you just said, Jasmine Crockett, everybody's poor. That's what you get. Georgia's poor. Alabama's poor. Louisiana's poor. Mississippi's poor. You just said that with your whole throat out that we're poor and fucked up. That's what you said. Then we say, can we get our $5,000? You said, oh, we're not in the business of giving you poor bastards no money. That's what you said. So that's contradictory. And all these scam and con artists talking crazy to you. I'm just gonna find that fake reparations video again. Because they know most black people, shout the black man, woke up. They turned their back on this wicked ass Democratic Party. And all these scams, putting this fake sister girl out in front, that's not going to work. The black women are finally on to the fake sister girl shit. This woman is an empty vessel. This Jasmine Crockett broad. She's an empty vessel. That's what she is. Empty, hollow.
Oh, guys, we got another one running. We have another one running. Excuse me, I done bit my damn lip. I got so excited. Jasmine Crockett, y'all know her, right? Well, she gets on national TV and says she's resigning. Yes, she did. I cannot
I
believe
didn't
she
hear that.
said that she is resigning. I wonder what made her change her mind. I noticed after the judge granted.
I ain't heard about no Jasmine Crockett said she resigned. Exactly right, Big Cheese. Can you imagine how many strip clubs would hit at me for $5,000? Oh, let me turn my other camera on. But yeah.
Oh, guys, we got another one running. We have another one running. Please forgive me. I done bit my damn lip. I got so excited. Jasmine Crockett, y'all know her, right? Well, she gets on national TV and says she's resigning. Yes, she did. I cannot believe she said that she is resigning. I wonder what made her change her mind. I noticed after the judge granted Doge the okay to keep doing the audits in these federal government buildings, she changed her mind and wanted to resign. Really, Jasmine?
I don't know about
really?
that.
You're gonna run like that? After all that you said, you are going to run like that? This right here, my girl. This right here, my boy. It's mighty suspicious. Mighty suspicious. Uh-oh, guys. We got another one running.
I ain't heard nothing about Jasmine resigning. That'd be news to me. I ain't heard nothing about her resigning. I don't know about that. Now that would be news to me. I ain't heard nothing about Jasmine Sullivan. The singer made Jasmine Crockett, called her Sullivan, the R&B singer. I ain't heard nothing about no Jasmine Sullivan again. Jasmine Crockett resigning. That may be something new. I haven't heard nothing about that, right? Heard nothing about no Jasmine Crockett resigning. I ain't heard nothing about nobody resigning.
We are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
That bitch is crazy.
So wait a minute.
We are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
That bitch is crazy.
So wait a minute. A lady who spends $5,000 on her weave, and her neck must be strong to hold up all of that fake horsehair, and then goes out and spends another $5,000 on a pound of makeup so she can make herself look like a clown, is telling the American people she doesn't know what they would do with $5,000? I thought this bitch was from Dallas. There's a lot that the people of Dallas can do with $5,000. This bitch can't be from Oak Cliff. This bitch cannot be from Oak Cliff, because I'm sure the people of Oak Cliff can use an extra $5,000. I'm sure the people in Stock 6 and Fort Worth can use an extra $5,000. And check out what she said. She just basically told you the Democrats' playbook on reparations.
What they're going to do is say, hey, we want to give you a refund, but Congress won't let us because they already know that there's just no money for that.
Their whole playbook is to come out and tell you what she said Trump wants to tell you. Oh, we wanted to give you reparations. The Republicans just wouldn't let us.
Cancel that bitch. How about it?
We are not in the...
Cancel that bitch. That's funny. Right. I want to end it with this one. Let's talk about her, because I don't want you guys to get it twisted about Elon Musk and how racist these people still are. So I'm gonna play this white man telling the truth. Understand? Don't get it twisted like Elon Musk is our friend. He's still racist as shit. And Trump it's still racist. You don't surround yourself with a bunch of racists, openly racist. Peter Thiel, openly racist. So I don't think black people got low IQs. I don't think black people should be in college with white people. They're openly fucked up and racist. So yes, by default, Trump is a racist. You don't surround yourself with a bunch of racists unless that's what you build yourself. Damn, camera went down again. Shit. Camera keep going down over there. Let me play this.
You know, you and I, we've been talking a little bit over the past few. You know, you and I,
Let me play this.
We've been talking a little bit over the past few weeks about just Black History Month as a whole. Before I get to some of the things I want to just sort of like.
Remember, they want to get rid of Black History Month. Anything with black is. When they said we need a White History Month, all year is White History Month. The reason why we created a Black History Month because everything's about white people throughout the schools. So everything was white, your white lies. You didn't have any black history nowhere in your school system. Everything's white, 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 white. So every day was white history. Here these morons going about White History Month. Every goddamn day was white history. What are you talking about? There was no black people in any of your history books at all. Except the time you mentioned slavery. And now you want to get upset about some Black History Month. All history. If you included black people within the frame of history, there would have never been a need for black history. But you never done that. You wanted to exclude black people's history and just keep learning about your fucked up shit at the detriment of us, as if we never existed and never made any history. So every day was White History Month. But you don't have to make no room to be put in regular history. Every day was white history. Because it wasn't named white history. Every time we went to school, all the school books were full of white people talking about your history. You ain't nobody black in there at all.
Bounce off of you, and you know, you and I, we've been talking a little bit over the past few weeks about just Black History Month as a whole. Before I get to some of the things I want to just sort of like bounce off of you and just engage in this dialogue, and I'd love to hear your most unfiltered thoughts on just hearing a concept like a Black History Month out loud.
Okay, well, I mean, the whole topic is the whole topic of race in America is radioactive, and to talk about race in America is like trying to do it's like trying to perform brain surgery while wearing a hazmat suit.
Exactly.
And the patient is on LSD and doesn't know that they need brain surgery, and thinks you're a monster, thinks you're attacking them. It's a very difficult topic to talk about, and I don't think that's necessarily accidental. I think that they try to make this a very difficult topic to talk about. But the issue of Black History Month, subhanAllah. Well, look, put it in the context of history overall. In terms of the history of the people who decided that you get to have 1 month to talk about Black history, the history of the people who decided that month, the month that will be dedicated to so-called Black history, will be the shortest month of the year. So talk about the history of this people, and you're talking about a history that is full of atrocities, that's full of criminal viciousness, and the character, the psyche, and the ethos of people of their history. Their history gives birth to or forms their psyche, their ethos, and their character. But when you're talking about America specifically, but if you're talking about America and the West generally, they have a very serious, what in psychology would be a split personality disorder.
Exactly.
In that their ethos is completely different from their character and their psyche. Their character and their psyche is the product of their history, but their ethos is not the product of their history directly. In other words, what I mean is their psyche and their character is genuinely the product of the atrocities that they've committed. It's genuinely the product of the criminal viciousness and brutality that they have inflicted on others, including each other. This actually exists in their psyche. This is a reality. The actual reality of their history does exist in their psyche, and it exists in their character, but the ethos that they have built has been built precisely for the purpose of denying that history. The ethos that they've built has been built precisely to cover up their deeds, to cover up and to hide their actions, and to deny their actions. So this has created a very fractured national psyche, a very fractured national identity, say, because the totality of your identity is like your character, your psyche, your ethos, and so forth, all of which is supposed to be congruent with your history. With other nations, their history is made of their deeds, it's made of their actions, what they learned from it, how they developed from that, how they were affected by that, and what kind of people they became as a result of all of that. That's for other nations. For the West, and especially for America, everything that made them who they are is denied. Therefore, also who they are, they deny. And one of the major factors of all of this, of course, is race. Specifically, well, not even race, but racism, white supremacy, and the dehumanization of so-called Black people, the dehumanization of Africans, and their treatment of them. This is all denied. And the worst thing you can do, if you're talking about it as on an individual level, if you anthropomorphize the nation, as I'm doing, the worst thing you can do to someone who has a split personality is to confront them about their condition, because they've built their whole way of coping in the world, their whole way of functioning in the world is based on these two elements of their identity never meeting, never being reconciled, always being compartmentalized, what needs to happen is for it to be confronted. It needs to be reconciled. It needs to be dealt with. They're never willing to do that. So you look at this reality of who they are, what they've done, and how they have built their the psyche that they have, and then the ethos that they desperately need to maintain. Put all of that as the context for Black History Month. Which is your obligation in Black History Month, because this is an obligation that is being put on Black people in America. This isn't an opportunity, this isn't a celebration, this is an obligation being put on Black people, that you will agree to contain the totality of your history in 28 days in February, and what we will talk about during those 28 days in February is not going to make us too uncomfortable. Your obligation is that you will go along with the maintenance of our fake ethos, which requires you to be very, very careful about what you say about our deeds and our actions and what actually our psyche is. And this is a manifestation of that psyche, of that dominating psyche, of that oppressive psyche that has built the whole this dominating and oppressive psyche that the ethos that they built is designed to deny and to pretend is not the case. The ethos that they built, of course, is not as oppressors, but as liberators, not as enslavers, but as saviors, as redeemers, not as punishers. The ethos that they built is the complete opposite of what their history shows they are and what they've been. And obviously you can never change, you can never become even the aspirational ethos, because that's all you can call it. The American ethos is an aspirational ethos at best. That's giving them benefit of the doubt that they aspire to be liberators, they aspire to be redeemers, they aspire to be saviors, they aspire to be good and righteous and freedom loving and fighters for justice and so forth, defenders of rights and all of that. We can, benefit of the doubt, say that they aspire to be that. But when you are applying it to yourself as if you are that, and as if there's any evidence whatsoever that you are that, then you'll never be it. So even if it is an aspiration, if you're claiming that you have already achieved it, well, then you never will achieve it. But they put Black History Month, a parentheses in the year when the totality of the African American experience has to be contained within this 28 days, and it has to be palatable. And the whole purpose of it is actually to celebrate us for giving you Black History Month. You know, and the same goes for all of these, in my opinion anyway, my unqualified opinion, the federal holidays, like they just gave it to Juneteenth, I think last year or the year before. Federal holiday, right? MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day, and so on. To me, this is absolutely, from again, my opinion, this is absolutely grotesque. The federal government granting these holidays or establishing these holidays, to me, is like the killer coming to the funeral of the one whom he killed and giving flowers to the widow. That's what these holidays represent to me, in my opinion. And I'm always reminded when Black History Month comes along, or when there's Juneteenth, or when it's Martin Luther King Day, or what have you. I'm always reminded of that scene in 12 Years a Slave, where the slave master, the Michael Fassbender character, arbitrarily, in the middle of the night, drunk, decides to wake up all the slaves and bring them into the mansion, bring them into the plantation house, and have them dance. And they know that what's expected of them is to pretend to be happy, to celebrate, to dance as the master requires, so that he can feel that he's a very magnanimous, very generous, very beneficent master. And how dare they not have fun? How dare they not show their absolute rapture at the great generosity of their great white master? And it's the most, in my opinion, it's the most grotesque form of oppression, where you're forcing someone not only to do something for your pleasure, for your enjoyment, and to make you feel good about yourself as an oppressor, but you also require them to smile while they're doing it. You require them to pretend to be happy and to pretend to enjoy it, and it makes an absolute mockery of all human emotion. To me, it's quite vicious, and I think that again, with regards to Black History Month, I think that it's important to see it in the overall context of the history of American society and Western civilization overall, and also to see it as what it is, which is the white power structure in America obliging Black people in America with regards to what they can and cannot celebrate about their history, what they can and cannot commemorate about their history, and in fact also, that's the important word that I just said, celebrate, rather than mourn, rather than lament, rather than blame, rather than accuse, rather than seek justice, celebrate your history. Don't bring the party down by reminding everyone about how terrible everything has actually been in this country for you, and how terrible this country has been to you. Celebrate your history, be proud, because if you're not, then you're doing a disservice to other African Americans, you're doing a disservice to Black people. If you don't, this is our only opportunity. We've only got these 28 days to talk about how great Harriet Tubman was, to talk about how great Frederick Douglass was. We've only got these 28 days to talk about inventions that were invented and innovated by Black people and so on. Let's talk about precisely. Let's talk in these 28 days. This is the only 28 days we've got. Let's try to stick in as many Black achievers as possible, and not talk about the fact that just surviving in and of itself is an achievement. And let's talk about why that is. That's my opinion, unfiltered. This is why I began by talking about you have to put all of this in the context of the split personality disorder that the West has and that America has. To understand that, like for example, what you're talking about, like a Martin Luther King Day or Juneteenth or Black History Month, and then the way that those holidays are, or rather, what sort of activities, what sort of commemorations are designated for those holidays. You're always told that this is empowering. And so we have to talk about, again, Black achievement, outstanding African Americans, success stories, and so forth, and heroes, and so on, because it's empowering and it's positive, and what the idea is that what Black people need, what African Americans need, what everybody needs is positivity. So let's not focus on the negative and what have you. But it's inescapable. The very fact that you have sandwiched this topic in, again, the shortest month of the year, it demonstrates the extent to which this population remains contained, remains suppressed, remains repressed, remains marginalized, remains sidelined. And then, like I said, this is why it reminds me of that scene in the film. If you haven't seen the film, there's a scene where the slave master I can't remember what prompted him, or if anything prompted him. He just got drunk and decides to go into the slave quarters, and he wakes everyone up arbitrarily and forces them all to come into his mansion and do a dance and pretend that we're all celebrating together or what have you. And don't you dare be negative. This is your...
Now I want to that right there is Jasmine Crockett. All right, slave narrative, house nigger, house negress. And that's what you see a lot of cosplaying house Negro shit with the Democratic Party. So whenever they lose, they starting to lose the Black vote. They put out a Black person, especially a Black woman. Because other Black women identify as, they paint us, the sister girl, and all that shit. It's just a duplicitous bastard that's an opportunist. That's what Jasmine Crockett is. She's an opportunist. She doesn't give a damn about Black women or Black people. She's done nothing. There's nobody in Congress that's Black that's done anything for the Black experience in America. Not in the last 60 years, not a damn thing. So what she's doing is cosplaying an activist. She's out there speaking and hollering, and the white media is giving her all this attention because that's what they do. Damn camera went out again. Shit. Camera keep going. Let me stop right here. Camera back on a minute. That's what they do. So she just put out there a cosplay to try to rile up black women again. And hopefully black women will drag black men back into this hell. But the Democratic Party has done so much damage that the same cosplaying is not going to work. You cosplaying an activist. You've done no real activism nowhere. It's all smoke and mirrors, all kabuki theater. So that's why she's been put out in the forefront, because you can't bring out the old fossils like a Maxine Waters running her goddamn mouth when you can show 35 years this woman being in Congress and hasn't benefited a goddamn soul. Got more homeless people in LA than you got the man in the moon. You can't find no accomplishment Maxine Waters done. So you can't throw her old ass out there. So they gotta bring some fresh meat. And that's why they put her up there, and that's why she's now on every show. See, this is orchestrated. This is called mind control. This is orchestrated that she's now been put out in the forefront. So don't get anything, don't get any misunderstanding. She's out there fighting for your rights. She's out there just fighting a good fight. See, and she actually fighting for anybody's right. The mainstream media ghosts your ass. They ghost you. They won't put you on there if you're trying to upset or overthrow the power structure, because the power structure owns the media. So that's why now I'm saying that she's a car celeb and everywhere. She's look at Jasmine Crockett go. Jackie getting the name wrong because she's a fucking phony. She's new. Look at Jasmine Crockett. Now she's showing up on every morning show, every afternoon show. Supposedly fighting a good fight. She's an opportunist and another house nigga. Okay? Pretty sure another house nigga. She's duplicitous at best. She's another house nigga. Talking crazy. We say if there's a black man Republican on the opposite side, she would try to drill him up. But yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors. She don't give a damn. Like I said, $5,000, we all can use it. Like I showed at the beginning of the show, she said everybody was poor. We're all poor. We're all fucked up. Because a lot of people are losing their food stamps and shit. So she running, you're all poor. You're poor. See how poor you are? You're poor. You're poor. Okay, if we're poor, why would you block the $5,000 that they want to release to us from Doge? If that's the case. I'm not saying that's even real, but if that is the case, you would say that you would think that'd be a good thing if you went in this big Democratic cult. You said we couldn't use it. You out of your fucking mind? I know you part of Old Cliff. I had some friends lived there years ago. South Dallas. I know. They can use the $5,000. That crazy shit you talking. And so it's saying, let me see if I can find that reparations thing real quick. Give me a second. Real quick. Hello, meet that.
It's actually been in this country for you.
See if I can find it. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Damn, they took my thing up again. Damn, TikTok took me out like 5 times. Can't even find it. What's a new one? Can't even find a new one. Is this it? Here it is. Okay. So let me show this. Now this is the scam. Let me show this again. Okay, let me show a few. Now this is the scam right here, guys. Put my camera. Now this is the scam. Right. Now this is the scam again, guys. Then reintroducing H-140 reparations bill. This is fraud because they know that you now run away from the Democratic Party because it's so corrupt. They lost their base and they would not get elected nationally anymore. So this them playing like they're offering black people anything but an empty, hollow message. It's all empty. So they reintroducing the same shit they first introduced back in 1989, guys. That's 36 years ago. So we don't need any more studies, any more fake ass press conferences talking about you reinstating it and all this other shit. Well, it's just a scam, guys. Every so much years, because they see you walk away from the party, you are the backbone, especially black women, of this ridiculous do-nothing ass party. So now they're trying to dangle out some more fake ass tokenism to you. What happened 6 years ago when they put this through Congress? It was all illegitimate. Remember, it was all illegitimate. They put the same useful idiots up there that they already knew. They already vetted these individuals that they would be against them. Yet that Colin Hughes dude, he's not even a black American, has nothing to do with him. He's a Cuban. And all these other cosplaying phonies they had. And all these other cosplaying phonies they have, remember? All these other cosplaying phonies. All these other cosplaying phonies that they had were already opposed to any reparations for descendants of enslaved people here in America. So it was already baked in the cake. So it was disingenuous from its beginning and was called out then. But here they go again with the same hustle, same fake scam they're doing. Once again, trying to dangle some nonsense in front of you so you try to vote for them again in the coming midterm elections. Saying that, oh, we're now fighting for you. This is the same scam you did 6 years ago. 6 years ago. And then let it go. Now you're back with the same scam. But you've been doing the same scam since 1989. You introduced this bill back in 1989. HR 40, the same scam. You done done commission after commission after commission. This is some more scam talk. So that's what I tell you. We have no representation in black society. These are all house niggas. Every last one of these people are house niggas.
All right, good afternoon, and thank you everyone for braving the inclement weather as we gather to take an essential step forward in the long and ongoing fight for justice, accountability, and healing for Black America.
Fight for justice, healing, and accountability for Black America. You introduced this shit back in 1989. 89. 36 years ago, you introduced this bill. 36 years ago. You still trying to get us our healing 36 years. Did it take the Jews 36 years to get their reparations? Japanese 36 years? We even discuss it? Huh? I'm asking. For a friend, of course.
Today, I'm deeply honored to reintroduce HR 40, historic legislation to
I'm deeply honored to reintroduce this bullshit and hopefully I can pull some more black people into voting for us. You've been introducing this shit since 1989? You ain't got nowhere since then? Nowhere? You've been introducing this shit for the last 36 years. 36 years you've been introducing this shit. And we got nowhere. 36 years we got nowhere.
Establish a federal commission to examine the lasting legacy of slavery, to develop reparations proposals for descendants.
Another committee. We're gonna get another committee. You didn't do that 36 years ago. You didn't do that 36 goddamn years ago. This is insult to black people. You're gonna form another committee. And this shit, you've been forming committees for 36 fucking years, lady. How many committees do we need to study? Again. How many committees do we need to do some more study? We're going to introduce another committee to do another study. We're going to study again. This is a con. This is fake. This is phony, guys.
Of enslaved Africans. It is an honor.
I don't even get money to that half these indigenous niggas. They shit not Africans. So I guess they don't get none of the reparations. All these indigenous niggas I see on TikTok. All indigenous shit that don't make any sense.
To inherit the privilege of carrying this forward.
Oh, they didn't carry this thing forward. You guys see me cry? You see me crying, niggas, to put this thing forward. Oh. So proud. I'm so proud to put this thing forward. You see me crying, niggas. You see me. You see me crying, don't you? To push this thing forward. We've been taking 36 years with this bullshit. We hope it works again so we get some votes and get back in power. So we cannot do anything for you. We've been power at least 20 times over 36 years and we ain't done shit. We've been in power, so we hope this fools you dumb niggas again. Look at me in my tears. Look at me. Look at me with my fucking bald head and my goddamn tears. I'm bald, motherfucker. Look at me. I'm bald. I'm crying. I'm bald-headed. I'm bald-headed and I'm crying. I'm a definition of a cue ball. I'm a bald head cue ball crying. My reparations.
From Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. In my last correspondence with her, she said, keep working on our priorities and never give up. She was the previous House sponsor of H.R. 40 and a true giant in the movement for reparative justice. We are grateful for her leadership. We are grateful for her example and her voice. May she rest in peace and power. And we are grateful to be joined here today by her daughter, former Congresswoman Erica Lee Carter, who today, when I thanked her for braving the elements to journey here, said true justice is never.
Lee Carter, no more we know. Her daughter was a congresswoman we didn't know nothing about? Because she didn't do shit either. Erica Lee Carter. You got new Jackson Lee had a damn daughter who was a congresswoman. Guess they got her ass out of there. So we don't know about this lady. She ain't do nothing either. I'm surrounded by these people who ain't never done shit for black people. I know it. They ain't never done a goddamn thing. So this is another big press conference we're doing, so we hope we fool you niggas. And the voting, please vote for us. We gotta get the laundering. We gotta give a launder money again. We gotta set these scams. Because how can we all be millionaires and our salary's only $180,000? Some of us are lucky to get $200,000 a year. Most of us make $180,000, $190,000. How are we gonna be a millionaire if you niggas don't get out and vote for us? And we set up some more slush funds. How are we gonna be millionaires? And you niggas don't let us to set up more slush funds. How are we gonna do that? So we're gonna reintroduce this scam, HR 40, that's designed to go nowhere. But we hope you're still stupid enough to believe it. I hope you're still stupid enough to believe that we give a shit, because we gotta get control of the purse strings so we can keep laundering money some more. It's expensive.
Convenient.
I don't know what's wrong with
Some of
that.
our
Got a bald head.
partners in good trouble in this fight. Senator Cory Booker, our co-lead in the Senate, Chairwoman Yvette Clarke of the Congressional Black Caucus, Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman, Congresswoman Latifah Simon, Congresswoman Summer Lee, and the more than 70 members of Congress who have signed on to co-sponsor the legislation that was first introduced. And I want to make this point because it is Black History Month. And while there are those that are working actively, either to erase our history or to whitewash it, that I'm here in this moment to pick up the mantle of this historic legislation that has been championed by John Conyers, Congressman John Conyers, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. That was interesting.
Now, Joe, we looked that up. There's over 230 some Democrats in office. Where they at? Only 70 people, so those are all just the black members. Where the other white members? Why they put their damn name on this bill? So it's another scam. So out there vote for Democrats who don't stand for you. You guys are immigrants getting free food, free housing. One of the loans, the same thing you always done. You want to talk about some HR shit you ain't did in 36 fucking years. You want to talk about only some 70 people. Where the other Democrats? So spare me. You ain't got your party behind you. You keep thinking these scams are gonna work on us anymore. They're not. You ain't got your party behind you anymore. So we're not gonna drag that all out because I showed that last little Jake. I'm past 2 hours, ain't it shit? I'm past 2. Yep. Everybody smash that like button. I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. But like I said, this is another scam. The majority of the Democratic Party didn't even sign on for this bill again. And this bill's been supposedly been put into Congress 36 years ago when they first implemented it. And it's gone nowhere. It's going to go nowhere again. This is just it's con man shit. Yeah? On black, especially black women. And we see nothing but all black women. Black women have been the backbone of this raggedy ass party. You see a lot of black people mad about Kamala Harris is that this broad's not wicked as shit. But understand, this is another scam. You know what it is. It's another damn scam. We're gonna call it how we see it. It's another fake scam. So with that, fam, I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been listening for 2 hours and something. Wrap this thing up, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow, same black time, same black channel. Like I said, Jasmine got. She says that nobody keep getting the names mixed up with actors and singers. Jasmine Sullivan, Jasmine Crockett. It's phony, it's fraudulent. Okay? It's all fake. It's all phony. I'm having technical difficulties. That's why I came on so late. Try to work out the kinks tomorrow morning so I make sure everything's all ready to go by tomorrow night. Some say peace to everybody. I'm not gonna play my music because it's acting up. So I'm gonna say peace to everybody. cut these things off. I see everybody tomorrow, same black time, same black channel, Black Out Fire. Make sure you go. Hold on, let me show this to the Ammon. Hold on. Give me a second. So I'm still live. Sam's still live. Sam's still live. Hold on. Okay. So I am still live. Booyah. All right, go get that turmeric, that platinum turmeric, that moringa pure, that lion's mane mushroom. Everything we offer at the Black Out Fire Network Sports and Nutrition Store. All right. You need it. We got it. Come get it. Come get your honey goat weed. Come get your turmeric gummies. Come get your sea moss. Come get your ashwagandha. Come get your beetroot and everything else you need. I'm not going to make it a long commercial. But we got everything here you need. All right. Like I said, I'm not going to, everybody smash that like button on your way out. I'm not going to play the music because my music's all fucked up. Having technical difficulties. I have to figure some things out before I go live tomorrow. So say much love, family, as I wrap this thing up. Should be working right. All right. Peace and love to everybody. I'm out, you guys. Everybody smash that like button or tap the screen wherever you at. Shout out to everybody that smiles on BitChute. Everybody on Rumble. Well, I took down the Twitter channel. I can't get back on the Twitter channel at all. I'm not gonna build another Twitter channel. That shit's worthless. They took that channel down. Took down the Facebook channel, so I'm gonna keep them both gone. I'm not gonna rebuild no fucking Facebook. I'm not gonna rebuild no damn Twitter. Fuck them. I just go to other things. So shout out to everybody seeing us watching us on TV. Shout out to everybody on Android TV. Shout out to everybody on Apple TV. Shout out to everybody on Roku TV. Shout out to everybody on Amazon TV. Okay, we everywhere. Android, Roku, Amazon, Apple. Shout out to everybody watching us on TV. So much love, fam. I see everybody at the same time tomorrow. Same black channel, same black time. Black Out Fire. Peace. I'm out. Everybody have a good night.